Have you ever stopped and asked yourself this question? How does a machine actually think? How does your phone understand your voice even when you speak fast or make mistakes? How does YouTube seem to know exactly what you want to watch next? And how can a computer look at an image and recognize a face? Is it intelligence, is it consciousness, or is it something completely different? Today we are going to break it down step by step in a way that is simple and clear so that by the end you will truly understand how artificial intelligence actually works. Artificial intelligence may sound complicated, but the idea is actually simple. AI is not a human brain, it does not have feelings, and it does not understand the world like you do. Instead, AI is a system designed to learn patterns and use those patterns to make decisions. Think of it like a child learning to recognize animals. At first they don't know anything, but after seeing many examples they begin to recognize what looks like a dog and what looks like a cat. Not because they fully understand animals, but because they recognize patterns. That is exactly how AI works. For artificial intelligence to exist, three main things must come together: data, algorithms, and computing power. Without these three, AI cannot function. Data is the foundation of everything. AI learns from data just like humans learn from experience. Data can be images, videos, text, audio, or numbers. Every time you use your phone, every search you make, every video you watch, all of this becomes data. The more data AI has, the better it becomes. If it sees only a few examples, it learns slowly, but if it sees millions of examples, it becomes very accurate. Data is the fuel that powers intelligence. Now let's talk about algorithms. An algorithm is simply a set of instructions that tells the AI what to do with the data. For example, if the system is trying to recognize a face, it may look for eyes, shapes, and distances between features. It breaks a complex problem into smaller steps until it reaches a conclusion. AI does not think like a human, it follows structured steps again and again until it learns patterns that work. Another important part is computing power. Imagine trying to analyze millions of images as a human. It would take years, but computers can do this in seconds. They perform millions or even billions of calculations every second, which makes modern AI possible. Now we reach the core idea, which is machine learning. This is where AI becomes powerful. Instead of following fixed rules, it learns from experience. One way it learns is called supervised learning. In this method, the AI is trained using labeled data. For example, you show it an image and tell it this is a cat, then another and say this is a dog. After many examples, it learns the difference and can recognize new images on its own. Another way is unsupervised learning. Here, the AI is given data without labels. It tries to find patterns by itself, grouping similar things together and discovering hidden structures. There is also reinforcement learning, where AI learns through rewards and penalties. It tries different actions, and if the result is good it gets a reward, if it is bad it gets a penalty. Over time it learns what works best. Modern AI uses something called neural networks, which are inspired by the human brain. These systems are made of layers that process information step by step. The first layer receives the data, the next layers find patterns, and the final layer produces the result. For example, when recognizing a face, the system first detects edges, then shapes, then features like eyes and mouth, and finally identifies the face. This entire process happens very quickly. When these neural networks become very large with many layers, we call it deep learning. Deep learning allows AI to understand complex patterns and is used in voice assistants, image recognition, language translation, and self-driving cars. Artificial intelligence is already part of your daily life. When you unlock your phone with your face, that is AI. When your keyboard predicts the next word, that is AI. When YouTube recommends videos, that is AI. When maps suggest the fastest route, that is also AI. Even though AI seems intelligent, it does not truly understand like humans. It does not have emotions, awareness, or real understanding. It simply processes data and makes predictions. AI is powerful, but it also has limitations. It can make mistakes, it can learn bias from data, and it does not have common sense. Looking ahead, AI is growing rapidly and could transform many areas like healthcare, education, transportation, and business. It could help solve big problems or create new challenges depending on how it is used. To summarize everything, artificial intelligence works by learning from data, using algorithms, processing information, recognizing patterns, and making predictions. It does not think like a human, but it can act in ways that seem intelligent. So the next time your phone understands your voice or an app predicts what you want, remember that it is not magic, it is artificial intelligence. And now you truly understand how it works. What do you think about AI? Is it the future of humanity or something we should be careful with? Think about it, and I will see you in the next video.